Good morning. I hope you enjoyed Morning Manna. I've got just a couple things to share with you. Like I was saying in my other video, especially getting ready for the new year, I like to go back and just kind of make note of all the things that God has brought me through. And then all of the amazing things He's done in ways He's blessed me throughout this year. It helps me to get ready for the next year. With even more trust and faith in Him that He'll get me through whatever comes my way. So one of the things that I have done that I started initially was keeping a prayer journal like this, which I got on Amazon at some point. And I started out with this initially, and then over time, I found myself really using my computer, and I just started a Google Doc and just started putting my prayers in there, which is really easy to go back and look through. And I try to do that every few weeks and see any prayers that have been answered. And then I go and change the text to blue and type in there how God answered that prayer. So it's really easy to see those things when I go back. Just a recommendation. I just finished a Bible in a Year plan. I've read the Bible lots of times. I went to Bible college many years ago. But doing in a year plan is really great because then every day I'm definitely in the Word, and it helps me to keep that dedication and that commitment. Initially, I was kind of doing it on my phone, reading through the plan, and it started, about a year ago when I started the plan, just kind of reading and going, oh, okay, reading through Genesis. And then I kind of found myself once in a while coming to a word or a phrase or something that I wasn't quite sure what I understood. And so I was like, well, I should just look that up. Where in the old days, I would just kind of go, whatever. If it comes up again, I'll check into it. So this kind of turned into me having a morning time with my laptop and pulling up the Bible app on my computer, going through it. I still journal everything. I have a bunch of journals from last year. Not prayer journals, but just taking notes on everything that I'm reading. Sometimes it's like a thought that's like, oh, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. I'm just going to write it down. Sometimes it's something I didn't understand. So then while I have my app up, I'll maybe Google, well, what does this mean? Or what did this mean in that time frame? And then I'll make a note, oh, so I understand this better because I found out what this word meant or this phrase or whatever. And then sometimes it's just, I'm like, well, every passage that plan gives me to read, I want to get something out of it. So I try to pick a sentence or a verse that just helps me remember what I read or maybe will apply to me at some time. The great thing about this is when I'm doing that, in real time, I can go in and look something up, and it can totally make me understand that verse so much better. I do use AI often because it finds the stuff for me very quickly and will a lot of times give me an explanation. Although it's important to not just rely on that, use it as a guide, but it is super helpful. And it has helped me grow and learn and really become excited about what I'm reading in the Bible. And I love being able to go back and say, oh yeah, I remember reading about that, and look at my notes and the notes I took on it. And a lot of times those passages will become relevant to something in my life. So that's just one of the ways that I study the Word, that I learn it. Sometimes these verses, as I read them, or passages, are so meaningful that I will just kind of rewrite it as a prayer. God, yes, I want this for my life. I want to be this kind of person. I want to have this kind of faith. So I will write that down as well. So that's how I study. That's how I learn. That's how I grow closer to God. And then my prayers in Google Docs that I can go. I do one doc a month, and I go in there. And of course, that's not the only time I pray. I'm kind of talking to God all day long, but that's where it's like I lay everything out in the people that I need to pray for, in the situations that I want to pray for, and asking God to give me wisdom and guide me in the different things that I'm doing. So in going forward too, I also, as the creator of the Do Not Grow Weary ministry website, you may know or have seen already that I do create some different products. And so a really fun one, I think, to help grow in your faith, and it's really simple, is I created a Year of Faith bingo card. It has 14 things to check off, things for you to work on throughout the year to help you grow your faith. And then there are 10 spaces that are blank, so you can write in your own. So I'm going to show you here. It's going to be backwards, but I can't get it to flip around. But this kind of shows the different categories, the different things that are on it, such as pray for someone who hurt you, which is hard. And that can be a real milestone for you in your personal faith by learning to forgive someone and let them go and to pray for them. Confess a struggle you're having to a friend. Also, anything we confess removes barriers between our relationship with God. Invite someone to church. So there's different things on here that kind of challenge you, that are going to help you grow in your faith. And of course, you can add your own, the things that you want to see in your faith. And so these little cards I made, they come in a packet like this. It's a plastic envelope you can keep it in so it stays nice. I do have it kind of tied up with twine, but it's got a little snap there. Comes with stickers, so you can mark off the things that you have achieved. And also there's basic instructions and suggestions for the prizes and ways that you can reward yourself for completing this card. And these are just $5 on my website, donotgrowweary.net. One individually is just going to be $1 to ship. If anyone wants multiples of these, I've had some people buy these for Bible study groups. I can certainly work something out for that to make it very reasonable for you. So anyways, I have this. And if you do like this, I've got other ones that are not faith related, but I did also make a year of health. If your goal is to get healthy in different ways, there's a card for that. A year of adventure. If you just want to start getting out of town, experiencing new things, challenging yourself to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, there's one for that. And then year of connection. It's designed for 2 people. It can be you and your best friend. It can be you and your spouse, boyfriend, partner, anyone. It's just designed to do things together and also to help strengthen a relationship. And they all come the same way with stickers. Oh, and the little charm here says, find joy in the journey. And it's just a little extra token for you to put wherever to remind yourself as you go forward. So anyways, those are on the site. You can find them there or message me through this video comments here, and I can get back to you that way. The other thing I mentioned in my video this morning was a blessing jar. This is just a little, I think it's 1 pint jar, very simply decorated because I just want it to be simple and accessible. These come with just a little bag. I think there's 24 slips of paper in there, so like 2 a month. So any blessings that you receive, any way that you see God move and you don't want to forget it, write it down, fold it up, put it in your little jar. And then whenever times are hard and maybe you feel like you can't see God, you don't feel him, open your jar, read your little slips of paper, remind yourself the way he takes care of you and the things he's done for you. It's just a little tool to help you in a tangible way acknowledge and remember what God has done for you. Those jars are also $5. However, they are much more to ship. It's close to $5 to ship. So it'd be about $10 altogether, or you can make your own. It's very simple. But that is not on my website yet. If that is something you are interested in or would like from me, go ahead, mention in the comments. I'll get a hold of you and we can set that up. Think about what things work for you. It doesn't have to be, these are just suggestions, things that I do, things that work for me to help me be conscious of God's working in my life. But as you go into the new year, think of something that will work for you. How can you keep track? How can you take notice? How can you record and have a way to go back and be grateful and reminded of what God's done for you? This is a great time to start. We're all starting new things right now. I wish you a very happy new year. Pray that God's hand is on you, that you see it, that you recognize it in the little everyday things of life. I look forward to sharing more videos with you this year. And please, if you need a prayer request, if you have questions, if there's anything that you would like to see me share, or even as a product or resource that you're hoping to find, let me know. I would love to see what I can do to help with that. So Happy New Year, be blessed, and we'll talk to you in 2026.